When I graduated from Berklee, the first thing I did was send my resume around to all the studios in New York, and I got a call from the Hit Factory. I got a gig there starting at the bottom as a runner, and worked my way up there. I started assisting sessions, and then I ended up going across the street to a little studio, a little one-room place called Soundworks, underneath Studio 54. And they had two big clients there. One was Shep Pettibone and the other was Teddy Riley. Working with Teddy in those early years, I kind of got to do the whole record soup to nuts with him. You know, mixing is a whole other art form. It's half creative and half technical, and you're really just trying to bring the life out of the song and clear things out to make it so that you can hear all the important things at the right time and build the overall dynamic and excitement of the track. The Beatles were the biggest influence. Particularly the records and the production on the Beatles records were just all I listened to in my teenage years. You know, other artists like Stevie Wonder and Elton John, and everything's an influence in some way. You don't kind of know sometimes until years later. It all gets in your head and comes out in your creativity somewhere. Producers I've worked with are obviously Teddy, we've talked about a lot. L.A. Reid, Ellie and Babyface, I did a lot of records with them. I've had the pleasure to work with Pink, Christina Aguilera, Macy Gray, the Foo Fighters, Fiona Apple, Sheryl Crow, Ringo Starr, Paul McCartney, Mick Jagger, Michael Jackson, TLC, Savage Garden. I was just working this week with fellow Music 180 producer Walter Afanasieff. I just did some mixing for legend producer Jack Douglas, did Aerosmith and Trick and John Lennon. I'm very excited about this artist I'm developing named Tara Holloway, a girl from Canada. She's an amazing singer, and she got me back into writing, and we just put out a little self-released CD on her. Baby, I'll try. Well, there's a lot of talent out there. I get more excited about these new unknown artists often than I do about the people with the big machine behind them. I find that the people who are still underground, still looking to break through, are in control of their art so much more that you really find some unique, valuable, creative decisions being made there, and I find it very exciting. I think something like Music 180 is a perfect way for those people to reach out and actually get their music in front of professionals, people who have a lot of experience. Well, already I've gotten a couple of submissions. I like to make notes on my first listen, because often those things that strike me are the big picture issues that I think need to be tackled. I'll make those kind of comments on that first listen, and then as I continue to listen, I'll get a little more detailed and get into finer things and maybe get some creative ideas flowing. Hi, I'm Dave Way, and I'm excited to be a pro on Music 180.